Sorry, my bad. Me and the dog eating Korean fried chicken. Sorry if you hear the oven in the background. But yeah, let's get to it, man. Not about to waste y'all time. Let's go.
Like that. You guys fuck with the UFC as a whole?
Yo, I saw you say that. You gotta take that back.
What?
You say that the UFC is better than boxing.
It's true, and you know it's true.
It's not true.
Come on, even look, even he's smiling. Yo, you come on, bro. You know, hey, yo.
Human experience is better. I think the human going there and watching it is better than boxing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Going there and watching.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. MMA, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Kick this nigga out. This nigga, ain't no way this nigga came with me right now. Hold on now, cuz.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, it's good though.
He good.
It's fun. It's fun. You know what it is, bro? When I was watching your and Tio's fight, I was obviously mad. That was biased, to be honest. That fight before was a good fight. Who's the dude from New York that fought?
Shushu.
Yeah, bro. I like him. He's cool. But again, like I think UFC's better than boxing. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great.
UFC would never be better than boxing
At all. It ain't even close.
ever.
The skill level is different.
All right, so like, hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. You don't think like John Jones would dominate in boxing? Honestly.
Hell no.
What?
Hell
okay, Ilia Topuria.
Tell him come fight me.
He's a crazy boxer, bro.
I don't care. Tell him come fight me.
Hold on a second. What about
UFC is good for what they do, and we good for what we do.
That makes
You know
sense.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to know the origin of what's going on between them, Bud and Joaquin Buckley, this is the origin, right? This is, Adin Ross getting in there and causing an issue and possibly making somebody some money. It's always instigators and all those type of things that's in there or whatever. But and Joaquin Buckley was talking about killing somebody, and then he got mad when Bud say, I clap you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you forget, we armed over here. And he was like, oh man, you taking it too far. No, when you say you will kill somebody, and I know he probably was trying to pretty much use it in a figure of speech, but when you say you gonna kill somebody in the street, bro, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. Nah. You gotta watch your language, right? But this is the origin. So he's starting to beef and possibly making some people some money. But he told him to his face. And I'm gonna tell you something about Brad Entitlement. Brad Entitlement, they don't care what they say to you and how you feel and how do you offend it, because they have a certain level of protection. They know that you won't go upside their heads. They know that you won't flip out on them. So they tell you how they feel. And even Shakur Stevenson, from what I read, that was his homeboy who agreed with Adin Ross, who Adin Ross was saying it's better. So your own, and if I understood that the right way, maybe I was wrong. Your own homie was saying that the UFC was better. And maybe that was Adin Ross' homeboy. The UFC is better. The production is definitely better on TV. I mean, the only production that I felt that rivaled that was, hockey on TNT. So I will say that's the only production that I thought rivaled. And I mean like television production, right? But Bud's had the perfect sum up. They good at what we do. We good at what we do. But in a way, a lot of these things are prehistoric. I did a short that y'all eventually see whenever I release it on Ron Harper's son, Dylan Harper, saying that, the game has evolved, that a catch and shoot mid-range jumper is a bad shot, and the game has evolved. And this is a guy who's shooting 25% from three. So they think that the game has evolved. In reality, a lot of the sports have devolved. So a lot of the things that, that were historically good, the newer generation saying, well, this is better. We invented this, or this blew up on our watch, and it's not better. They swear up and down their music is great. But in reality, the statistics are supporting it's trash. Same thing with basketball. The statistics are pretty much saying it's trash. Look at the viewership. So they can believe what they want to believe, right? As far as that. But look at the Brad entitlement that he has to tell them like, yo, y'all shit ass to their face, and what are you going to do about it? That's crazy, right? Tell them to their face your sport is trash. and telling Shakur to his face, I was pulling for T.O. You think he ain't aware that T.O. was a racist, bro? You out your rabbit ass mind. If y'all that dumbfounded to act like he didn't know that he said that, you know, but let you say, oh, I'm picking, you know, I picked T.O. over Shakur, or I picked this guy over Shakur. As a black content creator, a lot of times, you know, especially if you don't have the following, they ain't even gonna interview with you. They gonna go ban him for picking against me, or fuck y'all for picking against me. I don't fuck with you because you picked against me. You see, you know how they act with Brad, bro. I feel like had a black YouTuber or a black content creator been doing the same thing, you know, that was in this space, and how they treat the content creators in this space is crazy. You have an opinion, you pick against them, they put you on the ban list, or you a whole ass nigga. Or remember Jamel Charlo threatened to smack Blue Blood. Remember, I smack him in the mouth and all that shit. You know, that's just what it is, man. Like, you know, it must be told. A lot of people want to talk about, you know, black cohesiveness and we need to be good as a community. Man, that shit is dead, bro, to keep it a bean. They sit here, and I've seen this happen in real time. Axe Town business, bro. They will sit here and they will interview with these non-blacks. They won't check them. They won't check their credentials. They will just interview. But when they come to the brothers, they want to know your social security numbers. They want to know where you from, what hoods, what set you bang, or what high school you went to. You allergic to any latex, this, that. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all, man, they treat a lot of these dudes, man, I just don't really respect it, bro. And I try to be a stand-up guy, bro, to keep it a bean. I try to be a real good stand-up dude, bro. But when I see stuff like this, it irks your nerves. And then at some point, when is somebody gonna tell Shakur Stevenson, like, dog, why are you saying nigga in the company of this Brad? Like, do you not know you have a nigga addiction? You know what I'm saying? This dude got a nigga addiction. He can't stop saying nigga. You know, and no wonder why nobody wanted to sponsor the fight between you and T.O. You can't stop saying nigga and he a racist. Y'all can play, oh, I can't believe he said that. You can play along with that. And he told these dudes to your face, y'all fucking sports suck. Y'all fucking sports suck. That's what he said. When I go to the UFC fights, oh man, I love it. The UFC is so much, this homeboy, whoever that was. Oh yeah, the UFC is so much better. You know, oh, who's that dude that fought before you fought? Shushu. And you know, Shakur had an issue with Shushu. Oh, from New York, Shushu. Oh, I love that fight. Didn't love your fight because you know why I didn't love your fight? Because my racist T.O. didn't win that fight. Let me translate this for you. Well, E40, let me get my marbles. Let me get my sack. Let me translate this for you. I know y'all having a hard time translating this from Bradylasians to Niggalasians. I know y'all having a hard time. This is where I'm here for. This is why I'm here. The real is back. Remember, Jeezy had that mixtape called "The Real Is Back." This is why I'm here. Yeah, I ain't really care for your fight because you know the guy I wanted, the racist I wanted that had the same views on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel the same way about y'all. He ain't win, so I really ain't care for it. And but the UFC will never be back. Boxing, I think they really think this shit they doing in boxing is good. It's trash. Boxing is turned trash. Don't nobody throw punches no more. There you have no instant classics. Either they wait so long to make these fights, these dudes be out their primes. You know what I'm saying? By the time they get in the ring with each other, it's a blowout. It's not even a competitive match anymore. Because they wait till somebody injured, car accident, this, that, and the third. They wait. You know? And it's like, damn, had y'all fought in y'all primes, y'all would have classics, and they don't have classics anymore. Because it's always the waiting game. Let's wait. But he disrespected these dudes to their face. He disrespected them. Y'all, fuck y'all sport, man. Nobody watch that bullshit. And in reality, he ain't lying. Boxing has fell off, bro. Last time you seen an instant classic, top instant classic fight? Come on, when the last time you seen it? They don't have them no more, bro. The classics is on the undercard or little known fights. They don't fight with the same hunger. They don't have the same skill set. They don't even throw punches no more. So that's all I wanted to say. I wasn't going to be too long-winded. Hit the link in description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram. Hit the link trees. The first link description under Find Me everywhere. Let me know what you think. Comment section. Peace.